Our next finalist is on a mission to help her clients be present for the moments that matter at work and in life. She's a girl on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lisa Dury, CEO of RLD Group.
I need a clicker. You guys had so much energy. I'm like, whoa. Thank you. Okay. Hi. Lisa Dury, mind your own business. That is not your business. That is not your business. Mind it. That's what Melinda said to me in this photo. I was in the backyard of her house at the retreat last summer. And I got to tell you, my tears were flowing. My neck was red. I felt this big, but I felt so loved and so seen. And what she was really telling me is, quit listening to Fraudulent Frank. It's not worth it. Like, you have something to give. Now, I knew she was right. Listen, Melinda's right. You know what she's saying. She's right. And you know what? I had no flippin' clue what to do, except just like soak it all in, wipe my tears. And she said, let's take a photo because you are never going to forget this. So this photo has been on my phone. And when I feel small or I feel scared, pull that sucker up. I mean, look at my makeup. I was not having the day. And yet, look at her smile on her face, because she's a truth teller, right? She's like, it's not your business. So let me tell you how I danced with Fraudulent Frank and where I am today. See if I'm switching. Okay. I'm on a mission for parents to be present for moments that matter. And whether you're a parent to a fur baby, whether you're a parent to a child, whether you're a parent to your own parent, because they are no longer capable of parenting you, the moments with them matter. And I almost lost those moments in my life. So I'm on a mission to make sure that people can be present. This slide right here happens to be on, let's see on the left, the brunette here. That's my coach of 20 years, Denise Briette. She was my coach that helped me grow my career to an amazing leadership. It was an amazing leadership experience. I mean, I was a senior female leader in a technology company in Silicon Valley, surrounded by engineers with an HR background, still getting results, still influencing the bigwigs, and making a name for myself. And she helped get me there. And when she died, a little part of me died. She died in 2016. I'm sorry, she died in 2015. And I was so desperate to keep her work alive, I didn't know what to do. So I joined her advisory board with her daughter, and I said, we've got to keep this work alive. This coaching matters. It changes lives. It changed my life. But you know what? I didn't do anything about it. And the thing I regret the most is when Denise was sick, I got to see her one last time, and I was so burnt out and so unhealthy, I didn't get to give her a hug. And she died. And you know what? That's not cool. I was not okay. I was burnt out. I was Svetlana's ideal client. Do you know what I mean? And I thought, what in the world? I can't hug my mentor as she's dying because I will make her die faster because I have bronchitis. This is not okay. But I didn't do anything about it until my mom got sick, right? My mom had a terminal lung cancer. And you know, the only thing that got me to leave my job was because I wanted to be present with her for the moments that mattered. And I didn't want to not get to hug her. So I left. I left my corporate job. I went and ran Denise's company as a managing partner. And I was so thrilled I could keep my mentor's work alive. And all along, this beautiful man and this young daughter of mine are just cheering me on and saying, go do it. You can do it, babe. You got this. Is amazing, mama. You know, you can do this. And yet I was the breadwinner. And so I had to just take all of this energy and space and just call it for what it was and say, I want to do this. But Melinda said, mind your own business. So let me get you to Fraudulent Frank. So I start doing this work. I'm running this business, and I'm like, we don't have a system. There's no enrollment conversations. I'm coaching clients. I can't find my paperwork. This is like crazy. What is going on here? So I started looking for a system, and that's how I found boot camp. So let me tell you how this goes. This is February last year. You might not even recognize me. That's how much I've changed. This is what grief does. You dye your hair brunette, you try and become a new person. Right? I have truth bombs. I said to Melinda, let's pull one when I joined Accelerator, and she pulled Find Your Tribe and Love Them Hard, and I will tell you that's exactly what they've done for me. But yet I was hiding, managing partner, running around Accelerator, trying to figure out how to make that business work, not even really owning the fact that I had started an LLC. My husband and I formed a company called RLD Group, but I wasn't talking about that. It was like, how can I sell my mentor's work? And Kate, I have a phrase for Kate because she's my coach. Hashtag Kate made me do it. So don't think that Melinda and Kate weren't both going, what is Lisa Dury doing? She could be doing the blah, 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 do her own thing, right? So I decided to just join Accelerator to make the other business work. And it took a lot. It took a lot to get to where I am now. So let me tell you, in the summer, there's the picture. This is when it changed for me, right? I asked for some advice from Melinda. She told me what to do. And this group of amazing accelerators held me. They held me on my knees with a snot bubble ugly cry, fighting it every way. I mean, I was so embarrassed and just like so scared, so scared. Fraudulent Frank was so large and in charge, but he had sidekicks, and you can see him up there. I'm not going to, for the sake of time, I'm just going to stay on point here. But I owe my confidence, I owe the client transformations that are happening, I owe my family happiness, I owe my deepest gratitude to the people in this photo here. You guys have all held space for me. Some of you have been to my programs. You're like, what you do is awesome. I don't care about your snot bubble ugly cry. I want to go to your retreat. I'm going to come to your spa events. And I'm like, how is this even possible to like be seen so vulnerable and be held in such high regard? It is just amazing. So let me tell you about my stretch goal. Because I'm going to tell you something, I didn't think I could do it. Kate was like, Lisa Dury, if you don't have a stretch goal to get out of that business, we're not playing. You're not even in the contest. You know you got to do this. And I'm like, can't I just have a revenue goal, Kate? Oh, no, Lisa, this is a stretch goal. I chose. I enrolled myself into myself, okay? And I negotiated an amazing opportunity with my business partner where I'm now licensing the IP. I'm teaching for her, but guess what? I'm getting paid more. I'm selling and making more money. And this goal right here that I achieved has nothing to do with that business. Kate wouldn't even let me put it on the screen, right? So now I got to tell you, I made $37,787 in sales from July to December. People are like writing me like, you're better than Martha Beck. Your retreats are like amazing. I have a new job. My clients are more decisive at work. Their families are happier. Like the ripple effect of this work I'm doing is so important. And here's the thing. Look at 2019. I'm like, now in Accelerator, you're supposed to brag, and I'm not a bragger. I mean, I'm working on this skill, but I brag. I'm going to stand here and brag. Check that out. $54,000. What the heck? And I'm going to tell you something. If you don't know, let your light shine, Lizzie, you're looking at her. Like, I am telling you, what happens in Accelerator is like nothing I have ever experienced. This place is home, and you will be held and supported and pushed. And you will have the ugly snot bubble cry. But I'm going to tell you something. You wake up, and you get to run these. Look at that check. I sent Kate this picture. I'm like, Kate, I got paid full in advance, $37,000. That's one client, you guys. That's one client. That's a corporate client I didn't think I was worthy of getting, who went back to me and now got promoted because we're working together. I can't even begin to tell you the difference it's made for me. So let me tell you this. This is a dream come true for me. I ran my first ever retreat in January, 2.5 days, and it was my idea based on someone else's IP with my infusion. These are people that are like, oh my God, my life now is clear. I know what 2019 looks like. I know how I can be more present with my family. This one, Amy right here, I'm more present with my family. She went home and sat with her kids that night instead of working. That to me, that ripple effect of being present for the moments that matter, you can't get those back. You can't get them back. And I'm on a mission. So let me just close and tell you guys this. I struggle with my niche. I don't know how to talk about this yet. I worked on this slide like 7 times. I'm in here all week, right? Trying to figure out what to say. But I'm going to tell you something. I help overwhelmed overachievers, right? Be present for the moments that matter. And the people that come to me are at a crossroads, and they don't know how to get unstuck. And usually it's people in careers. They either want to get promoted or they want to figure out how to make their family better. And because I struggled with infertility, I struggled with an aging parent, sitting with my mom with her last breath, being an entrepreneur and stepping into my power, navigating corporate as a female. I bring all of that forward now, and I am so excited. And I'm going to tell you this, if you vote for me, I promise you I'm going to mind my business. I will be minding my business, all right? Thank you so much for all your support. Amen.